Shalom. Hit that window out. Oh, yeah, Shalom, shalom. Switch it out. Hit that bottom. Yeah, the one at the bottom. No, not that one. The banner. That last one. Shalom, shalom. Somebody said you. Make sure we can hear that. Shalom. Go ahead and kick this off. Start this off by giving honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father in the name of His Son. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakadashakah. Dwadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, for the Holy Spirit, who allows us to come back, to do these lessons, hopefully something that could be edifying, exhorting, or admonishing. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone of Israel, and double honors to all the hopeful elect elders out here of Israel, as well as the entire conglomerate of Israel, those that are slated to be saved from the destruction currently coming upon this earth and rapidly increasing event after event. Alright, and that's all according to the Bible. And it's chiefly coming to America and to all the wicked, and those being slated to be saved from it, as said, the Israelite race, but Slakia, the elect and 1/3 of the Israelite race, who today are being known by bywords such as black, African American, Negro, Hispanic, Latino, West Indian, Seminole Indian, Native American Indian, so-called Afro people, and now so-called Black Hebrew Israelites. Many of these people that will have went on and repented and started living their life and ended living their life according to their true heritage, which is the true doctrine of the Bible, where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and the men, women, and children also of these people, and started teaching it too, by the way. And the men, women, and children also of these people that will have went on and repented and ended back up in their true heritage as well, which is the true doctrine of the Bible, where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who people ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ, due to and through deceit. Alright? Shalom. So this is the 22nd episode of our volume of declaring the end from the beginning, and we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. But I will say by the Spirit real quick, hit that I will say by the Spirit too real quick that basically, man, there's only one truth. There's only one reality. There's only one way to truly get life. There's only one truly exalted. And there's really only one thing that everybody should be seeking. And that's what? Life. Alright? So with that being said, matter of fact, let's kick it off with hold Romans 11 and 7 and give me real quick, let's get this one first. Give me Proverbs 20 and 15. Bring that straight up.
This is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 15. There is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel.
There you go. So the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel, man. Everybody, seek out precious stones, precious gemstones, riches, stuff that, no one has. The things that people think that's exalted you know, and it's the place to be, and it's the thing to have, it's the possession to possess, you know, that's what they usually seek after. That's what this world do, you know. This world labor to get rich. All these people, they're all after something that has been deemed on some level to be it. You know, those that are truly, you know, on their walk. They're after what's been exalted to be it. You can read that one time, bro.
Con. This is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 15. It says, there is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel.
And that's what people chase. You know, a multitude of gold and rubies. But see, the Lord telling you right there, it's deemed as, well, first off, people deem it as, you know, something to really have. Is, man, I got the gold, you know, I got the gold VVS, I got the gold, you know, Cuban link, I got, you know what I'm saying, all this. But the Lord said it's a multitude of gold. So it's not really, you know what I'm saying, it's not really nothing of value. Because what makes something of value? You know? Matter of fact, let's get that word, value. Let's see what they give us for the word value. Let's get the word value.
Come.
Go ahead.
This is value. It says the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something.
What synonyms you got?
It says worth, usefulness, utility, practicality, advantage, desirability.
Yeah, desirable. Because it's something you think is going to give you an advantage. You know, that's why dudes dress up in gold chains and all that, because they think it makes them more valuable. You see what I'm saying? But that's not even what they really think. They just know that's the status of the world. You know? So to get a girl, you know, you watch these dang gold digger videos, the dude have an expensive car, but she won't know that the whole time. But the first thing she'll look at is what he got on. And a lot of times, you know, who's outside, you know, on a regular day wearing a fur mink, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a mink or a fur of any sort. And, you know, some damn, anything, I don't know, some extravagant type of stuff, but they'll look at their outfit and be like, you ain't much. Like, he's supposed to be basically iced out. Because really that'd be the only thing those dudes be missing, you know, because they look just like the same people you thirst trap and have get you to have them fly you out. What's the only thing they be missing? Them icy chains. That's it. Those that, you know, some gold. And these dudes that get thirst trapped, they understand. Obviously, they really want to be thirst trapped, but they understand to get those women or whatever attention. Having them chains that gold is what's gonna give them an advantage over everybody else. You see what I'm saying? She was like, they'd be like, you don't look, you got much. Like, damn, you supposed to be icy, you know? You ain't icy. You see what I'm saying? You can read them synonyms again, bro.
It says practicality, advantage, desirability, benefit, gain, profit. It says helpfulness.
See, it's supposed to be. These are valueless things that's supposed to help you, man. You see what I'm saying? Real quick, give me that Isaiah 3, and I believe that's like this. You keep going, bro.
It says there's another definition right here. This is for verb. It says consider someone or something to be important or beneficial. It says, have a high opinion of.
Salaki. Read that one time, brother.
This is another definition for it. It's consider someone or something to be important or beneficial.
See? And that's what people are after. You know, time is money. You see what I'm saying? You don't look like you got money, so I can't talk to you. So these people, that's what they tend to do. They go after things that's gonna pretty much supposedly help them, have that. They trying to acquire that. And these things are mainly just gold and you know what I'm saying, money or something like that. That's really it. If I guarantee you talk to most of these women iced out, they're gonna talk to you. Because women, these people carnal, and they literally go off the status of this world. It don't even be that they themselves put that on the plateau. Because when you get the dude, he not always wearing that. When you get the dude that's icy, you see what I'm saying? Once you got him, he ain't gotta even wear that no more. And we know these facts. You see these celebrities go live on Instagram, they be regular as hell in their home. LeBron ain't in his home icy, but he wouldn't be a good example because he didn't really go that route. He, stayed with a woman he was with, so-called high school sweetheart. But the rest of these niggas, they don't be, really on that level like that. So there's some days you can catch Gucci Man without nothing on, if you watching him, So you can read that one more time after that. I don't be on cry.
This is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 15.
Yep.
There is gold
Yep.
and a multitude of rubies.
So there is gold and a multitude of rubies. So that don't really make it. It don't get the word rare. And we're gonna get that word precious.
Come.
Okay, you got it, bro.
This is rare. It says of an event, situation, or condition
I said two.
not occurring very often.
Two.
Another definition is of a thing not found in large numbers.
What's the word you looking up right now?
Rare.
See? You said it's what?
Not found in large numbers. And consequentially of interest or value.
Because people be like, I know who was coming up, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got these, you know what I'm saying? That was really, because really them times disappear. Everybody want the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even, used to literally be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody didn't have dreads. It was a time where it was a sophisticated thing for, you had to be a certain particular type of person to have dreads on your head. And then it eventually evolved to where a mug got the highlighters. You see what I'm saying? The highlights put in their head. I'm telling you, you can count on your hands how many times you'll see a man with dreads. You see what I'm saying? And he'd be like supposedly a sophisticated dude, but now, and that's just an example of what? Something that everybody has now. You see what I'm saying? It ain't about rare. So in all reality, my point being what? These people are not actually after stuff they even esteem. It's just about what's esteemed. Dreads became the new, I guess, what is it? Y'all, I guess you're tough or you get money, you know what I'm saying? Then if they got a bunch of colors all in them, I guess you hip to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You got the drip, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's all that, man. I'm talking about people used to really distinctively, it's always a trend. Trends are always around, but it was still, it was the notion of identity found amongst individuals still somewhat existed like 10 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Well, 10 years ago it was disappearing, but I say like 15 years ago. These is facts. And then eventually trends started becoming more of the, you know what I'm saying, like everybody wanted to be that dude, So you had dudes that normally wouldn't do something, and now he dressing like that. Because he figured the world started getting more superficial, so he figured he can get that woman too if he just put on what you got on. Niggas used to make fun of you because you was distinct. Y'all from the same place, the same hood. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta realize these things we're talking about right now are these are the actions that's gonna allow all the prophecies we're reading about to actually take place, because the prophecies are basically the results of the status at that time of life. You see what I'm saying? Like whatever, it's the result of or the climax of where life was at that point in time. You see what I'm saying? Like slave trade, they was trading hard. Everybody was trying to build resources. Everybody was trying to build land. So slavery became a new thing. Thus prophecy. That's how the prophecy was able to, that was foretold to happen to us, was able to come to pass. Because why? At that time, everybody was trading and trying to build. Wines and musket. You got wine, okay, I want musket guns. You see what I'm saying? You got land, okay, I got people. You see what I'm saying? And they're very smart, you know? And they like laid back. They don't bother nobody. So you can probably hold them. You see what I'm saying? And who are these people? Obviously the Israelites. So the way people live life and how they think is what allows the prophecy to play out. So you gotta focus in on these things, man. This is why people can sit and come to you and reason and be like, okay, I see how that could happen. Like the dude, the brother from the Zebulon tribe last night. He was saying how he see, you know, because he's like, everybody's just bots, you know? But that's individuality. You see what I'm saying? You actually wanting to see, instead of being like, somebody being like, no, this dirt. You see what I'm saying? That's cool, but people only do that now. They don't want to see for themselves anymore. You see what I'm saying? So that's the whole reality of the world we living in right now, man. You know, if it's said to be it, it's it. That's what we after. That's what we chasing. But it might not really be it. You see what I'm saying? It's said to be rare. It's looked at as rare. But you look up the word rare, the things these people chasing was used to be rare stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's not even according to the definition. Niggas is in your face stunting like they got something a nigga you gonna see in the next 30 seconds ain't gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Then he might have a baby. His baby got it. You know what I'm saying? And you got this grown Jake like he's stunting. You know what I'm saying? In your damn face with some shit babies got. You know? His hair twisted. You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro. You got the definition. And then we gonna bring that, what you got, Nakoya, then what you got.
The word precious.
After this.
Yeah, this is rare. It says, of a thing not found in large numbers and consequentially of interest or value. It says, the first one was of an event, situation, or condition not occurring very often.
And that's why people chase gold and precious stones. The Bible talk about these things, man. You see what I'm saying? Like that, for example. You got it, bro. Not quite out. How you gonna get that word precious? You got it.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 18. It says, there is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel.
See? What's precious mean? You got it, bro.
It's precious. It says of an object, substance, or resource.
See?
It says of great value.
See? They all the same words. Value, precious, rare. You got it.
Yep. It says not to be wasted or treated carelessly. High priced, dear, invaluable.
Gucci only come to town one time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but Gucci rap 24/7. And he gonna be rapping 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So you people, what's the point? The point is, y'all gonna realize what we've been telling y'all is really to be esteemed. We're gonna actually be the ones esteemed. You see what I'm saying? That's you can see it. You can literally see it happening. Because why? People will go to no girl, I gotta go because the club finna close and it ain't gonna be open again for another week. That's what make it real, right? Well, we ain't gonna be teaching this word forever. And you want to know what's gonna really make it and make it end when everybody got what it is we were saying they was gonna get. Cause that's when they wanted, right? Everybody gonna have this judgment that they do. Everybody gonna be subject to the lockdown, to that mark of the beast, to that famine, to that destruction. Everybody gonna have it. So you know what? Now, that's in style. And you wanna know what? Now they chasing you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the leader of this new style. Prophecy finna come in style, man. Dealing with prophecy is it's about to be in style. That's the point. That's gonna be actually, and it's gonna be looked at as rare. Everybody won't, but in the sense of what? Meaning those that were teaching it, those that actually know what it is to be on the good side of it, or if you will, turning up with it. And what do I mean by turning up with it? Not affected by it, man. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like now, if you're not in with the latest trend or something, you lame, right? Because you ain't turning up with it. You see what I'm saying? That's the equivalent of us in the prophecies. We're gonna be in with the prophecies. Because we're gonna be turning up with them. All y'all gonna be lame. And we know you people don't like being lame. Y'all followers. You Jakes, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American, Indian men, women. That's how they do. Little shorties that don't even know nothing won't even stop and listen to you. You see what I'm saying? Remember the little dude, I think it was like last year, he was with the little gang of dudes. I was like, man, come back. You know what I'm saying? These dudes was like 13, 14, 13, something like that. He has little earrings, little curls in his head, little fitted hat on, his little shorts, you know, the little style and all that. But I know you smart, bro. Come talk to me. He can't do it because he after what's in style. You know what I'm saying? He after what's valued as precious. You lame because you ain't turning up with it, bro. I can't. And I know I'm actually showing you I want to be about identity, you know what I'm saying, and claiming something that's rare. But the standard of that is to not really do it. It's to just look like you do it. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is not about nothing y'all say y'all about. You know, because how could you be about what's in if, how can I say this? Obviously the die is not in. You know what I'm saying? To get killed, mutilated, and humiliated, that's really not in. But everything y'all in on, that's due to, you know what I'm saying, it being in, it only brings that. So you really not after what's in, if you think about it. But you don't, which is why you end up dead and back in the spirit world, rooting for us now. How the hell is it in to not know what's, how is it in and not actually know what's in? You know what, this actually not what's up. We finna die in the next 3 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Damn woman got ran over by a damn car. She got flipped in the damn air. Just random, I'm talking about the most vengeful, straight spirit, man. Gotta do a watch on that. I'm talking about last night, this woman and her friend, these two little young Judites, this random car, they didn't even know the driver, he just ran them over. And he came back like 3 times and was literally trying to kill them. Just out of, it looked like some whole other job. He hit her, she was facing this way, and the car was coming from behind her after already running her ass over. She flipped again, but she didn't die. You know what I'm saying? She didn't die. You know what? She's still talking proud now. See, because it's so funny, like you will sit and just bring scriptures out all the time, and people don't think you really know what's going on until you really talk. You see what I'm saying? It don't even take that many scriptures, to be honest. We just bring them out to show you how much how true it is. You see what I'm saying? You build a lesson off 2 scriptures, 3 scriptures, and just paint the world, fill in the, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't listening when we constantly bring all these scriptures up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to hear you sit and talk. You see what I'm saying? They want to hear that because they don't even hear this another language. You see what I'm saying? So what we doing is translating it right now. You know? But anyway, go ahead and bring it out and we're going to get the bring the scriptures out. Wrap this up. You got it, bro. Knock way out, then you got it.
Proverbs 20, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
There is gold and a multitude of rubies,
Mm-hmm.
but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel.
See that? You got it, bro. That's all people chase. You chase gold, you chase rubies, you chase what's supposedly in. You know, remember the ox came out and everybody was wearing the ox in like 12, 13 or something like that? Every nigga just had an ankh on his neck. This nigga ain't studied no Egyptology. He just got the, you know what I'm saying? You know what that means? That represents death. Y'all so stupid. Got a damn ankh on his neck because he think that's his African heritage.
He's all black, bro.
Stupid, man. Niggas was wearing the rubies around their neck, the little pendants. I think like Adrian Broner and Rick Ross had made that like really go big. But everybody was wearing them, you know? You still see niggas wear the ankh now.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get jewelry, you gotta have an ankh piece.
You see the heavy, really.
You know?
Heavy, I see heavy females like that.
See? They got it either tattooed or something. That's showing you I don't really know what's in. Because if you was really, and you're not really after it, because once again, if you was really after what's in, you wouldn't be doing stuff that's gonna actually, to die is not in. You see what I'm saying? And that's literally what that symbol represents. You got it, bro. Tell us about it.
This is Isaiah 2:20. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold.
Idols of what?
Idols of gold,
Go ahead.
which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats.
Because you want to know why? Go read that in Proverbs 11:4. You got it, bro. You read it one time.
Isaiah 2:20. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold.
Man, that's your rappers. That's the Migos. That's Gucci Mane. That's LeBron and them. That's Ben Baller. That's Paul Wall. That's new niggas that wear these grills. You know what I'm saying? With no knowledge. You know what I'm saying? All these mugs, man. The city girls. Because we talking to our people. You know? Go ahead, bro.
God, this
No,
Proverbs.
no, talk about it.
God.
Which they made each one for himself to worship.
See? Go ahead.
To worship to the moles and to the bats.
Carry these away. You know? You got it. That's it. Go ahead, brother.
God, this Proverbs chapter 11:4.
Mm-hmm.
Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
That's why. See that? There's a day we telling y'all about that's everybody gonna have. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna be in. That's what's gonna be popping. So we gonna be, you know what? We're gonna be the trendsetters. You know? So they gonna be trying to get us. You know, it's different when you like when you in on the trend, you can get the little girlies around, the little people to flock to you. You know, the Jakes being a jock, whatever. But it's a whole nother thing. They really want the celebs that's in on the trend, the top men. You see what I'm saying? Because they gonna get the stuff that ain't nobody got. They actually done met the makers of the trends. You see what I'm saying? Like, if the trend is a new, whatever brand you could think of, coat. A lot of those celebs will go to the factories, sit down and do, you see what I'm saying? Why you think you got women that literally damn near kill themselves to try to be with these men. You see what I'm saying? And men, you know? And men. You know? It's like, I had a time back in the past where, you know, Mons had to go pick up Mike Tyson. And pretty much this dude, he knew Mike's, what is it, artillery?
Yeah, itinerary.
Yeah, he knew all of that, but didn't even know him. So he was searching this man down, and he was sitting here waiting, like, he's like, yeah, I'm here to see Mike, but we're here to pick Mike up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure he cool. So that shit was like, how the hell you know Mike finna be here? You know what I'm saying? Cause he a boxing fan that much. And kid you not, Mike got off that plane. You see what I'm saying? With his family, regular is like midnight, you know? And it was Edomites, they knew he was gonna be there. It wasn't a whole lot of people, but this family of Edomites knew they was gonna be here. They tracked his artillery because they love boxing. I'm like, hey, Mike, man, he's like, how you doing, champ? How you doing, champ? How you doing, champ? And my point of saying that is what? The man obviously loves boxing. So you could just flock to anybody that box. But it's a whole nother thing when you got the top, the lead of the boxers. You see what I'm saying? The trendsetter. No one's knocking, like everybody fighting, knock guys out, everybody get knockouts. You see what I'm saying? But this guy's Mike Tyson. This is Mike Iron Tyson. You see what I'm saying? Iron Mike Tyson, whatever they call him. All his fights knockouts. You know? And that's how they get, that's how people looking at it, man. When they really caught up and what they're into. You see what I'm saying? They want the top of it. That's gonna be us. So you're gonna have everybody in the dead and wrath. You're gonna have niggas actually trying to say what's going on. And people gonna be listening to them while all hell breaking loose. Because they got enough pride to actually try to act like they know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna have people flock to them. But then they gonna literally be looking for us. Now, can you walk outside and see a celebrity? You see what I'm saying? But you can walk outside and see niggas that want to be celebrities. You see what I'm saying? All the time. That's how it's going to be in that day. It's going to be everybody, the thing that's going to be in is the judgment, the words we bring forth, man. That mark of the beast, race wars, martial law, goddamn habeas corpus, all these things going to be, shut down, locked down, all that, man. World War III gonna really be on people's minds. Detention centers, all that. Everybody gonna be catching hell. Diseases, sickness, famine. Families being broken up because the men dying that is around. You see what I'm saying? Women getting put to death. All of that. That's gonna be in. So you're gonna have people during that time that try to act like they know what's going on. They gonna be in on that trend, like, yeah, this is what everybody dealing with right now, but yeah, let's turn up with it, giving people fake hope. And people gonna be adherent to them, man. They tell you that in Matthew, the 24th chapter, where the Lord said, many gonna come and say, what? In the end times, I am the Christ, I am anointed. I know what's going on. Niggas gonna really be running their mouth during that time. And people gonna be flocking to them, but who they gonna be looking for? Not these wannabe celebrities, but the real ones, the trendsetters. The ones that's actually at those factories, aka in those scriptures, actually on those chariots. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna be looking for. And when they see you, which they gonna remember you, because you're famous now. Look, you all over the web. You everywhere. You travel. You got brothers that travel state to state, town to town, city to city. You know what I'm saying? People done seen you. People you didn't even know recognize you, gonna recognize you. They go, I remember you. You was teaching that Bible. Come talk to me. Men, women. To tie a point home with the Mike Tyson situation. That was a grown-ass man. On Mike's sack. Because he into boxing that much. You're going to be into the prophecies that much to where that's all it's going to be about. It ain't going to be about nothing else, man. When you so into something else, it's like it ain't nothing else to talk about, man. They be like, man, I eat shit, sleep, shit, breathe basketball. I eat, sleep, shit, breathe football. You gotta go to sleep with the rock. You gotta wake up with the rock. That's how the prophecy finna be, man. That's how it's gonna be. You know, so it's really, you know, it's a dialogue, man, because we getting to that point, man. You know, you got that we do all the time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause it's fairly simple. We ain't gonna get all the scriptures going into it. You can read the scriptures and tell you how all these people do is search this gold out, man, the riches of this world, man. You know? The fashion of this world, labor not for the meat that perish, labor not to be rich. If your riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Just keep going. Go ahead.
All right. Proverbs chapter 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death.
Man, that's why they're gonna get rid of them. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this real quick.
I got something real
Go
quick.
ahead, bro. If y'all got something real quick.
It's Proverbs chapter 3, verse 13. It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
Yep.
It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and
See.
the gain thereof than fine gold.
Yep, beautiful. You got it.
And one more, it says, she is more precious than rubies.
See, there it is.
And it says, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
Mm-hmm. Where you at?
Proverbs 3,
Come on.
13. We'll start at 13 through 15.
You got it.
Yeah, so this wisdom,
Somebody get a second. Ezra 16. This where we're gonna base this around.
yeah, those who go find this wisdom is going to be happy, because it says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. And we talk about, you know, the day of wrath. You know, that's what's going to be popular that day, right?
16 and 35. And also give me Isaiah 13 and 12.
And it also goes and it says it's more precious than those rubies. You know, we already went over the value of rubies. This is more precious, it's more rare, it's more sought out than rubies, or will be in that day. So we ultimately we on the right track to actually receive the true riches. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, really, reading that Isaiah out real quick. 13 and 12. You got it, bro.
Come, this is Isaiah 13 and 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Man, if you could bring that Isaiah out, you had talks about it 2, Isaiah 2. Yep.
This is Isaiah 2, verse 20. In that day, a man shall cast
what?
his idol. In that day,
Hey, what?
in that day, a man
Go ahead.
shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold.
Of what?
Of gold,
Man. Go ahead.
which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats.
Oh my goodness, man. Why? Go ahead, brother. For what?
Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man.
Man. He like, this ain't the gold no more. It's like when you brother know about that, when the prices switch, you know what I'm saying?
It's constantly fluctuating.
Yeah.
It's like a regular stock.
It ain't what it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's different today. You know what I'm saying? Like AC saying, I'm breathing different. My body different. You know what I'm saying?
Different, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, my goal is different. It ain't working. It ain't working. If I don't care about the Migos and no more of that. Go to my drip. All that shit done. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be weeping. Gonna be weeping. They gonna be weeping and gnashing the teeth, man. It's gonna be a big furnace. And you know what? All this shit gonna melt because it ain't real gold.
Exactly. Early, man. Yeah, that's strong, bro.
You got it, bro.
Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
They gonna take them chains off, like. I should have known. He said, you should say, look, bro. He said, I should have known, Lord. You got it.
Even a man, then the gold wedge of Ophir.
That's the best. That place was renowned for gold. That's the best of the best gold. He said he's gonna make you better than the best of the best gold. You know? Most ones not even walking around with 24 carats because it's too soft any damn way. You see what I'm saying? But that's true gold. So you don't even have it, but even if you had it, these men are gonna be better than that. And you know that man that's casting it away, he had it. You see what I'm saying? Because gold got many purposes. That's why you got all these Edomites piling up on gold. They talk about that in the book of Job. They heap up gold as the dust. You see what I'm saying? But in that day, he gonna cast it away. That's your top banker. When you go to a bank, go to one of the branches that got a vault. What do you think in those vaults?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? What do he need a vault for? You can have a bank account and put however much money you need in it. But you also put your resources with a bank. You see what I'm saying? They put them in those what? You can watch the movie Casino and they'll show you that.
That's safety, security.
Those boxes.
Yeah, the boxes. Exactly.
Everybody in there got like a mailbox in those vaults. And they put their most precious, they allow the bank to hold their most precious items. You see what I'm saying? They show you that in the movie Casino. So a lot of those, because I actually was at one while they had it open. You know, it's just like European looking. You know, he even walked like he was that dude. You know what I'm saying? He had his little wife with him, little French wife or something. And they went in that mug, man. And I'm like, I know you ain't got just money in there. I'm like, this is where he keep his, you know what I'm saying? And there's multiple people that's on that level, they only in those vaults. They got all their gold and shit packed up in there. And that day they gonna go to the bank, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna want, people gonna lose their shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause the gold market gonna just crash basically. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a new gold. That's basically what's gonna happen, it's gonna crash. Due to what? That shit that ain't what give you the advantage no more. You know what I'm saying? You can bring that back up, that 20 and 15. We got a second Ezra 16 and 35, and I think, yep, you can read that one more time, or to the brother again.
This is Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Now I wonder why. Go ahead.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Why? You got it, knock way out.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 15. There is gold and a multitude of rubies,
Go ahead.
but the lips of knowledge.
So that's what it is. The men that have this knowledge that's going to be esteemed better than the best gold you can get. And the best gold you can get is outer space. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be better than that. Go ahead. These men. Go ahead.
But the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel.
Yep. See that? That's it, man. And these people gonna see that, man. That's what it comes down to, man. We could bring that second Ezra 16 and 35 out. Somebody hold Lamentations 4 and 1. Also hold Isaiah 43 and 1. And hold yeah, that's cool. You got it.
Second Ezra 16, verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
Mm-hmm. What things?
Behold the word of the Lord, receive it.
Read it one more time. Mm-hmm.
Behold the word of the Lord, receive it.
No, the beginning of it.
35. Second Ezra 16, verse 35. Hear now these things.
What things?
Hear now these things.
See, it's really specific. Come on.
And understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
And do what?
Understand them,
See, come on.
ye servants of the Lord.
Can you talk with knowledge if you ain't got understanding? You see what I'm saying? That's why I say blessed are they that hear and read. And here we know going to understanding. While talking with no understanding, they could be talking about all the knowledge in the world, but if they don't understand, it's gonna sound like mush. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Jews, they was the real Mexicans, but the Mexicans was Guatemalan, and Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be with no understanding. They talking about, you know what I'm saying, the truth. They talking about knowledge, but they ain't with no understanding. So those lips of knowledge are gonna be with understanding. And it's gonna be knowledge on what? What the hell is going on and how the hell to get out of the situation. That's why these classes are important, man. This ain't some Rudy Poo ass shit. Men quit their lives for this, man. You know? That's how deep, this how real deep this is. This is not a game. You got it, brother.
2 Ezra 16:36.
Mm-hmm.
Behold the word of the Lord. Receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
So he said, understand these things. What? These plagues. See that? Go ahead.
As when a woman with a child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son. Within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Read that last verse one more time, bro.
2 Ezra 16:39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Yep. Get Isaiah 13 and 11 real quick. This is a quick one.
Isaiah 13 and 11.
Go ahead.
And I will punish the world for their evil.
Now, you gonna get told this. You see what I'm saying? That the Lord's gonna, if you read that verse you just read one time.
2 Ezra 16, verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
So, you're gonna be told what's gonna be the situation with the earth and the world. Obviously, you're gonna learn about the earth and the world being different. And the Lord said, plagues gonna come upon the earth. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's what you are to understand. Know and understand. See that? Boom. You got it, bro.
Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil.
Now, you're gonna actually, being that you read this and you get in this book, you're gonna actually get the elaboration of just basically statements. Lord, like, I'm gonna kill. But then you won't know why unless you get into it. Unless you're in these classes. You see what I'm saying? Unless you're being diligent. In on these classes. That's the only way. You know? Because you gotta get the framework, you gotta get the template. You gotta get the know-how. You can have a will, but if you don't have the know-how, it don't matter. You see what I'm saying? Does Usain Bolt not have a trainer? You know? Mother's got it twisted. The more you know and understand, the more precious your lips gonna be. In that time. Not only to others, but to yourself. That's why I say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of thy salvation. Paraphrasing, the fear of the Lord is his treasure, which we was going into the other night, man. This past week. That fear, the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, meaning that's what that man got his mind on. You see? He has the mind to value what it is to fear the Lord. And that's what pleases him. That's knowing that you aren't to disobey his word. You see what I'm saying? And that's what? A treasure. And what's found in treasure? Gold. You see that? And when that man understands these things and he apply these things, he can speak it, obviously. So now his lips like gold. Because he's speaking about his treasure, which is true gold. You see that? I think it talk about that in Proverbs, the 8th chapter too. You know what I'm saying? If a brother want to look it up, it's like
8 and 11.
Yeah, something. Yep. You grab that real quick. Yep.
This is Proverbs chapter 8 and verse. Start at 10.
Because we really practicing right now to really be those dudes in that time. You see what I'm saying? Right now, this is training. You know, however much you in practice, however much you training, however much you really going about the routine, right? Because you obviously have to rest, which would be meditating. You see what I'm saying? Giving yourself time to really take these things in, actually take heed. You see what I'm saying? It's a real process with being an athlete. We spiritual athletes, man. Get that through your noodles. You got it.
Proverbs 8 and 10. Receive my instruction and not silver.
Yep.
And knowledge rather than choice gold.
Man, See, so the Lord is comparing his knowledge and instruction, aka wisdom, because instructions are to be done, which is wisdom. He's comparing it unto silver and gold. He's saying it's better than silver and gold. Remember, he said he's gonna make a man more precious than gold. See that? Why? Because this is a man that received his knowledge. See that? He received the know. He's in on the know of what's gonna befall the earth and the world, and know it's a difference between grown people come to you, so-called adults come to you and don't even know that world and earth is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with at one point not knowing that, but how could you continue, you know what I'm saying, not knowing fundamental things? You know? And really, you do know it's different. No one ever said the world was the earth. You see what I'm saying? When you had it broken down to you, like, damn, the world ain't the earth. The earth ain't the world. It's not the world. But you are just in on the standard, what's actually esteemed. And that's, for God so loved the world, and we just say now, he's talking about the whole earth. So now the world becomes earth. But you knew damn well they weren't talking about the earth and world. You know? But you so caught up in what's in. But really you couldn't be. You know? Because that type of thinking is going to lead to your death. And nobody's in truly on wanting to die. You know? On average. These masses. They're not about that. You know? Most of these people, if they knew they was going to die, they wouldn't be doing that shit. You see what I'm saying? They wouldn't be talking crazy to you. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. You got demons out here that's with the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a hand count. We talking about the masses. These people are cowards. You know what I'm saying? They don't even like reasoning. You know? Hey man, we just talking. You telling dudes the reality of the matter, you crying. See what I'm saying? You crying, man. So yeah, that's it. You read that one time, brother.
There's a little bit more on it too.
Beautiful.
Proverbs 8 and 10. Receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. You know? So yeah, scriptures also say, with all thy getting, get understanding.
That's it.
You know?
That's what it's about. That's it, brother. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you know. Well, I know, everybody, oh my God, what's going on? Why is there no food? Niggas in their house crying, screaming. It's been 2 days. It's been a week. I'm running out of gas. I gotta travel 50 miles to go to the grocery store. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the closest, that's the only one that's providing food in your area. But when you run out of gas, you can't travel no more. You see what I'm saying? What's going on? Your dumb little son, we seen on the street, he's trying to tell his ass. He's like, well, I know, he said we was Israelites. She like, who said? It was the dudes I seen, and he said we was chosen people. Okay. See what I'm saying? You talking knowledge, but where's the understanding? You know what I'm saying? What's the understanding on knowing it? You got it, bro.
No, I say that's like the little man that came up, evening session.
You said which one?
The little man that came up, he said, my dad told me.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
No understanding. Who are the Israelites to what is the Israelites to God? I don't know. So you couldn't help nobody, bro. You know something, but you don't understand. Yeah. So those lips won't be precious. And when they say lips, it means talk. It means knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Try talking without lips. You know? It's probably why the devil lies so much. It's hard for him to tell too. You can't talk. Because usually the talk is this, the truth. Like, you got it, bro.
Yeah, that was it. That was it on the
You
verse.
jump back, 13, 11. And you pick back up there.
This is Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
So there it is. So real quick, let me just get the point right. Give me read that last verse you read one more time, and somebody get Amos 9:8.
2nd Ezra 16:39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. The world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Upon what?
Upon it on every side.
You see? And this world is seen everywhere. What world? The world of Esau. And it's primarily manifested here in America. You got it? Amos 9:8.
God, Amos chapter 9, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Destroy what?
Destroy it
Go ahead.
from off the face of the earth.
So the earth is obviously going to have to pretty much suffer due to a place that is found on it. You see what I'm saying? It's like, say you pop a pimple. It's a little dot, but the redness might hit other parts of your face because it's spread. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that, you know? So that's another reason why the earth gonna, have sorrow. And then it's gonna be real bad because America is found everywhere. You see what I'm saying? America is found everywhere. The skylines of America is all across the globe. The damn top men look, the top accepted look of America is seen across the globe, which is what? A suit. You see what I'm saying? And a damn comb over. You got Muslims, combing they goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's nuts. You know? So-called Latinos, you take care of yourself and you try to be in the mix, you'll comb your goddamn hair over. But if you go look at ancient pictures, you weren't doing that, man. You see what I'm saying? How you all fit, got your little tight polo on. You know what I'm saying? You know, he partying and shit. He got the comb over on his head. He ain't gotta do that. He does not have to wear his hair like that. But why did he do that? Who he get that from? Who he get that from? Then Jake, you woolly head Jakes, you do that. You know what I'm saying? So these damn so-called black Muslims, nigga combing their wool over. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy did that.
Yeah, I say the minister, you know what I'm saying? So-called.
My cousin did that. So-called. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, then Frederick Douglass had a comb up.
Now you damn white man. Alright? So, all that's gonna happen to the earth, just to keep it simple. All this is about to happen to the earth, and certain men know this. Now, what certain men? Go ahead and continue on that.
Alright.
And then bring down Isaiah 43 and 1 out. Go ahead.
It says, yet shall not the Salih. It says, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
So the house of Jacob is not going to be destroyed. So all this trouble is going to happen when you see it. And your son was trying to tell you we the chosen people because that's when we chose him. But he didn't know where was the solace at in that. He didn't understand it, so he couldn't tell it to you. But that's why that would be important in that day, because the people that's written to be saved from it are Israelites. You see what I'm saying? But the only men that understand that, and they're the only people that truly know this, and it's full totality. Why? If you can go back to that 2nd Ezra 16, the first verse you read, I think it was 35. It was 35.
2nd Ezra 16,
And then get that Isaiah 43 and 1 on that. Go ahead.
verse 35. Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
Who?
Ye servants of the Lord.
Now, who are the servants? Bring it up.
This is Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. But now, thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. And thou passest through the waters.
Jump to 44 and 1. I think that's what that is. That's what I'm looking for. And we're gonna come back to that. That's another point in that.
Come on, look.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1. It says, Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant,
Ooh. See that?
and Israel.
See that? So that's why knowing you're an Israelite is important, because those are the only ones that's going to be able to hear it. And when you go into hear it, it actually means understand. Those are the ones that's going to actually be blessed in that time. Real quick, get that scripture real quick. 1 and 3, Revelation. Then we're going to go right back to Nakoya, and then right back to you talking about what you really had.
Revelation 1 verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
What is he?
Blessed
Go ahead.
is he that readeth,
And do what?
and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
Do what?
And hear
There it is. Go ahead. The what?
the words of this prophecy.
See that? That's it. They're blessed. What does it mean to be blessed? Real quick, get that blessed. That word blessed off the shop. Then we gonna go right back to you.
This is blessed. It says, so in the Hebrew, in the lexicon, it says blessed, happy.
Mm-hmm. Now, how can you be happy during a time like that? Why could you be happy before that time comes? You see what I'm saying? If somebody get the scripture that say, get the scripture that say, my servant shall eat. But don't get it if you already, if you make sure we go right back to that 16 and 35 and that 44 and 1. So go ahead and bring that out. Read that what you just read one more time, bro.
This is blessed in the Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in the Greek.
Mm-hmm.
It's Makarios.
Mm-hmm.
It says happy, by extension, fortunate.
See,
Well,
why would you be happy during or before knowing this? You see what I'm saying? Well, they say that sorrow is gonna come upon this earth. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bring the scripture out real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. It says, I'm gonna start at 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You know who gonna know? The Israelites, because they're who? They're the servants. You see what I'm saying? So you can bring that out one more time. That 16. What was it I just called?
Servant shall eat.
Khan, read that one more time. That 16 and 35. And then we're gonna get that one.
24.
Yep, but we're gonna get that one too. That we yep. Mm-hmm.
2nd Ezra 16 verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
Man, these things entail all that he's sorrowing about. The beginning, well, it entails what? The beginning of sorrows, famine, great death. Famine is is being deprived of things you need. You might not have any water. They might cut the lights off. There's no internet. There's no what all the lights run, the electricity. That's your stove. That's everything. You see what I'm saying? Your damn store might run out of food because no more imports coming in. That's famine. The Lord just said famine. You got all types of things that fall under that, man. No more heat. You don't got no more air. Look, you might have a heat stroke in their house because there's a shortage on gas. You see what I'm saying? Because it takes gas to run the AC, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, electricity.
Electric.
Well, actually, it just depends on what's your setup is.
Yeah, because you might have a water heater, right? You know what I'm saying?
You got a generator, that take gas.
Exactly. So that's gas or Either
So,
way,
whatever your setup is, like everybody's setup is.
your lights go off, there go your AC. If you got that setup, if you got the gas, well, we just seen the famine of the gas. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know how like
People was fighting over gas. You know what I'm saying? Then you can't travel to get to the next store. That's the only store supplying food in your area. It's in a 50-mile radius. Well, what if another gas famine come? You see what I'm saying? While there's no more food in your area, how the hell you gonna eat? You can fly? You see what I'm saying? The Lord, He's gonna bless you like that. You're finished, man. You see what I'm saying? Now, the point of the matter is, this is why it's relevant to know you're an Israelite, because these are the people that's gonna know what to do. They're gonna know why they're actually happy. You know, because the brother going into, what was the word again?
Blessed.
Blessed.
Makarios.
And it was what again?
Makarios. It means happy, by extension, fortunate.
Why would you be happy? You see what I'm saying? Read that one more time, bro. And then we go. Y'all got it.
2 Ezra 16:35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
No, everybody.
Ye servants of the Lord.
Who are the servants? Read that out. 44:1.
Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob.
See? Meaning understand. That's just a double whammy. You got it? Oh, who?
O Jacob, my servant,
There it is.
and Israel, whom I have chosen.
And that's that. You see what I'm saying? So because if you know you're an Israelite, you probably went on to read about the famine. But also was written is this. Bring that up. The other one. My servant shall eat.
It's Isaiah 65:13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold.
Who said this?
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God.
Meaning this say. This is what he said. Come on.
The Lord God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
Behold, my servants shall eat.
His who shall eat?
My servants
Shall do what?
shall eat.
Who are the servants? Jacob. You see what I'm saying? That's it, man. And precisely, give me Jeremiah 44:4. Go ahead.
And it says, but ye shall be hungry.
There it is, man. So that's why you will be happy. You see? Because his servants are the Israelites. But precisely 44:4.
Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 4. Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants.
Who's Jacob, right? But specifically, who?
I have sent unto you all my servants, the prophets.
There it is. And prophets do what? They teach and they prophesy. They can go into, you see what I'm saying? They declare the will of the Father. Because simply on the first level, that's what prophesy means. You just declare the will of the Father. So they can go into the law, they can go into, you know what I'm saying? They can tell you when you can't get the line up no more. Then ultimately, the real line of the prophet, you go into what we talking about, what's gonna happen, man. You see what I'm saying? And we're gonna able to tell you something like this. Give me that one more time. Proverbs 11:4. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath.
See, the servants will know this. You being an Israelite, you will turn back to your heritage, which is this book, and you will come to know this. When all hell break loose, which is what that's telling you, it's a day of wrath talked about. Why? Because the Lord said He's gonna punish the world for all their sins, for their pride. Isaiah 13:11. We're gonna pull that back up, and we're gonna finish off in that 16th chapter of 2nd Ezra. But it's a day of wrath talked about. And those that return and repent of the Israelite nation gonna go on and read this book, hear this book, being on these classes, and know that. And they're gonna know what's gonna be the very thing and not help them in that day. You see what I'm saying? Which is what? Go ahead, brother. You got it. Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 11:4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath.
See? That's what they're gonna hear meaning understand. They're gonna know that, and they're gonna know wrath is coming, and they're gonna understand what ain't gonna suffice you. You see what I'm saying? Very simple. You know, these are simple parts of it though. You got it, brother. But
it says, but righteousness, but righteousness,
that's right.
delivered from death.
And who got righteousness? The Lord. He tells us that in Isaiah 45th chapter. He said, I declare the things that are right. That's right. That goes into righteousness. You can't have righteousness without right. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's right? So it's just that simple. And that's these words. So that's what's going to actually deliver you in that time. The right conduct. The right steps. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's going to be in very heavy at that time. Knowing how the hell you finna eat today. You see what I'm saying? People gonna eat their children because they don't think God real. They didn't know that God would test them and actually just make a miraculous situation happen when you are in a situation where you can't eat. Why? Because these will be Israelites that never repented. So they didn't go on and turn back to their heritage, which is the words of this book. So they won't be in on the note. So you know what? They're going to still be subjected to what's in at that time, but you know what's going to be the situation for them? They're going to be the lames. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to have those that's actually trying to repent in that time, and they're going to be able to, but they're only going to go so far. And they're going to be turning up with the times. I'm like, yeah, this was true. And then you're going to have the trendsetters, the popular men. That's who? That's us, man. Lord willing. You ain't going to be able to find us like that. Can you go outside and see a celebrity? The leaders of the trends. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to have people faking the funk in that time. Because they trying to fight and have hope. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Niggas trying to keep from seeing his kids losing. Little daughter pulling her hair out. Ah, Daddy, I'm so hungry. She a whole Jake. She don't know the first thing about fasting. Satan, Hasatan. Don't know nothing. And her mama finna eat her. Cause she's so carnal. Talking about we can just have another baby. You know what I'm saying? Some madness. It's gonna be, people go, when niggas can't eat, you gonna really see how people act. A nigga killed 6 of his family members over a $1,500 check. A stimulus check, man. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So imagine when you can't eat, your shorties can't eat, and they seeing this, nigga gonna come eat you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come eat you niggas that walk past us. And you're gonna be looking for us when this is in style, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? This is the new standard. This is how you get the girls. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get the business calls. You know what I'm saying? When prophecy, when that's all, like it's like now, you can't help but damn near, this facts. When you shop and the new trend hit, like the new, how we dressing for the next 5 years, when that hit, if you don't keep what you had before that trend came in, you're subject to changing with the times, because when you go to the stores, everything is what is according to that time. So you gonna see your dad that went and bought some new pants today and some skinny jeans. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all they got now. That's what's in. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come back home, he don't even come back the way he left. Nigga leg gone. You know what I'm saying? He said as if he fled from a bear and a lion, fled from a lion and a bear met him, man. Nigga come back and spread a damn plague to the whole house because he caught some shit when he was out. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. And we ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. You know what we gonna be? We're gonna be blessed. We're gonna be way. You know what I'm saying? You can read that one more time, bro. That blessed being. You know?
This is Revelation. I mean, it's like what is blessed in Revelation 1 and 3. It's Makarios. It means happy, fortunate, well off.
And I know brothers get scriptures on that. That's Job 5 and 22.
Yeah, that's all good.
Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs chapter 3 and 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
Oh my goodness. He know what to do. That's the new goal everybody chasing. You got it, bro.
No, it says, and the man that getteth understanding.
See? That's what blessed mean happy initially. You gonna be happy when prophecy going on? You hear what the prophecies consist of? Family can do all that. Nigga think, Lord, nigga, you know family coming. He just hear that. He don't think how deep it go. You know what I'm saying?
That's the two. You know the family coming. Like that's, man.
Nigga cut his. Remember, we watched them Saw movies. They was doing anything they could to get out them situations. Nigga, he didn't want his daughter to die, and that's what Jigsaw was showing him. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna cut his leg off. He's you mother. He's showing him on the other side of the screen. He got his daughter tied up, his wife. He's just been suffering the whole movie. Once you push to that edge, you're gonna lose it, man. He just cut his shit off. And still didn't make it. He was like, no, ain't no anesthesia. Ain't none of that. Witchcraft. You see what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. See, you people that got comfortable here. You can go to the hospital and have surgery and don't even feel it. All you gotta do is heal. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with ain't no anesthesia? And you gotta get the bullet out. They gonna go back to, you don't even know how to sew. You women don't even know how to sew. You can actually sew the flesh back together. That's all stitches is. Nigga too scared. He ain't gonna do it because he don't want to feel the needle go in his skin. Yeah. But if you don't close that wound, you gonna bleed out. You know? Nigga pass out because you got a trauma of seeing blood. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, man, the Lord, that's why you just sit and talk. You people ain't ready for all these scriptures. You know? That's pretty much that, man. So we hold anything else?
Yep.
We get that Job 5 and 22, since we just on the topic. And then we got we'll go back to 2nd Ezra 16 and that Isaiah 44 and 1. Go ahead, bro.
This is Job chapter 5, verse 22. It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth.
And these are who? The servants, the Israelites. Those that know they're Israelites and repented. So they're going to laugh because they'll be happy before the prophecies and during the prophecies, because they know the prophecy also consisted of us laughing. Why? Because we knew that this will come, and you're going to see all the people that scoffed and told you was crazy, your co-workers, drying the hell up, dying. You know what I'm saying? While you suffered, while they were so called up, and then the table's going to turn. Nigga had all that gold, but now you the gold. You know what I'm saying? And more paparazzi. And more groupies for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have the groupies. People gonna want to, you gonna have people that actually stocked up, but they so goddamn scared they want to give you their food. Because they just want to, they say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. People gonna realize that. I'm like, yeah, man, please eat. Please. Come in. Sup with us. What is going on? Guys that you gave the number that never called, they gonna call you on that day. They gonna call you on that day. They gonna call you. Here, sister, just take the, you know, the damn YouTube comment board will be filled up with fucking questions. Lord might lead the internet up. Just don't allow our videos to ever go up no more. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
And that'd be the only thing left. But it don't make sense because it'll be a famine.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to hear the word. Somehow. You know what I'm saying? But just to give credence to how we could be laughing and that day at destruction and famine. Well, look, everybody want gold, right? Gold, I can't keep these niggas off me. Well, you gonna be the gold. You know what I'm saying? A woman wants you to take her, cause you that celebrity she wants. You see what I'm saying? You that gold she's chasing. I can't keep these niggas off me. But you gotta get something. You gotta give something in both scenarios. All that gold everybody want, they gotta give something. Money. All these celebrities these women want, they gotta give something. You know what that is? You know what I'm saying? Something. You know? So we're gonna be gold, and now gold, we're gonna be better than gold, and now gold can't keep people off of them. How wouldn't we be laughing at famine and destruction? You see what I'm saying? How? You can receive it. You got it, bro.
Job again?
Yeah, was that it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
Matter of fact, you can read through. There's a little more on that.
Kind. Was it 5 and 28?
22.
22. So like this Job chapter 5 and 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Who shall laugh?
Thou shalt laugh.
No, everybody.
No, thou shalt laugh.
Come on.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth.
See? And that's another way that's going to be another thing out here on you people. You just said about the spirit. He said you're going to run from a lion and the bear going to meet you, man. You know? And the Lord manifold. It could be multiple bears. We was watching that video, a damn pack of wolves came out of nowhere while a cop had somebody pulled over. He got in a person's car, he pulled over. Because it was that many wolves. That's how it's going to be. It ain't going to be. All that shit is the ticket. That shit is going to be obsolete, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he let him get in. And that day, you going to get the door locked on you. You got it, bro.
God. It says, for thou shalt be in a league with the stones of the field, and the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee.
Yep, and then on the spiritual level, it's talking about the people. Because we're compared to lively stones. You know what I'm saying? So that means everybody's stones. You see that? See that? And we know that these people are compared to beasts. Weren't all these kings of these kingdoms compared to beasts and Daniel? You see what I'm saying?
The field is the world.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be at peace with you. You gonna be untouchable. You probably gonna have, they ain't ready for that. Go ahead, bro.
God. It says, and thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace.
Yep, you gonna know. Why? Because you bring it up. Isaiah 66, slide. 2nd Ezra 16 and 35. Yep.
2nd Ezra 16, verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spoke. Behold, the plagues are nigh and are not slack.
Keep going.
As when a woman with a child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
So this place is pretty much having birth pains, which is a sign that what's in her is getting ready to come out. You see what I'm saying? What she has conceived is getting ready, is on its way. It's about to be here. It's going to be in front of everybody to see, clear as day. It's clear as when a child comes out of the woman. And that's what America. You see what I'm saying? That's these lands. America's getting ready to give birth to what it has conceived. And that was what? Seeds of wickedness. And you're going to what? Reap what you sow. So what you conceive has to manifest. Because you can't reap it until it buds. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. And that's this destruction. So all this shit you seeing right now, the government panicking over the UFOs, so-called UFOs, they still lying about, they kind of come up with all these damn different, you can't go to the game no more, your job, talking about you might have to get mandatory vaccinated. All that's birth pains. They lying. All these uproars of the people. all these people being exposed, Trump saying Biden the devil, Biden ain't responding, you know what I'm saying? They banning Trump. These are all birth pains of what America has conceived, and that's what's been written. You know what I'm saying? So what's gonna come out? That baby. That's the prophecies, man. That's Jacob's trouble. And that's all, that's the short version of saying everything that, for all the things that's been said tonight. Go ahead, brother. Baruch Shah.
2 Ezra 16, 9 and 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth.
Yeah, they're gonna hit hard. Come on.
And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
You talking about real contractions. You know what I'm saying? You get a contraction in your back. You like, damn, how the North Pole? What's going on in the North Pole? You never heard about a woman getting a contraction in her shoulder blade. You know what I'm saying? She feel like she finna give birth from her blade. She like, doctor, what's wrong? I feel something. That's the equivalent of seeing something drag. Basically, it's like if the North Pole turned into sand. You know what I'm saying? You go, what the fuck? You know? They talking about the snow in the North Pole melting. You like, what? Go ahead, bro. That's birth pains on every side. Everywhere you look. Like everywhere catching hell on earth. Go ahead.
Oh, my people, hear my word.
Mm-hmm. Oh, America and these elites. Whoever thought Bill Gates was gonna go out how he just went out. You know what I'm saying? His woman lost his woman. She wanna take half of his, you know what I'm saying? These damn white people so-called losing their mind, man. Jay Cutler he divorced his wife, I don't know, I think they said basically some time ago, and she took all his money. Now he came back saying he want all her shit, all her possessions, half of it, etc. Cause y'all divided, man. You know what I'm saying? They got Jake's situation going on. Cause the Lord said he's gonna put all these curses upon our enemies, man, when we return. See that? Go ahead, bro.
2 Ezra 16 and 40.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my people, hear my word.
Mm-hmm.
Make you ready to the battle.
Yep.
And those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
So the people of the Lord is the Israelites. Tell us that in Ezekiel 35th chapter, and the Lord said, here, once again, understand. So he's talking to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Now those that went on to understand will be seen. You see what I'm saying? In that time. Based off, if you see so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians laughing, those are the ones that repented. You know what I'm saying? You know? So that's pretty much that, man.
Alright, I got this on.
Go ahead, bro.
Lamentations 4:1.
Yep.
It says, how is the gold become dim?
Beautiful.
How is the most fine gold changed?
Bring that second, Isaiah 44:1 out after that. Go ahead.
Con. It says the stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street.
There it is. There go the stones. See that? Come on.
The precious sons of Zion.
The what?
The precious sons of Zion.
Yep.
Comparable to fine gold.
Mm-hmm.
How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers?
Because everybody, true gold is what's in right now is fake gold. You see what I'm saying? Things that actually can't profit you. You know? And what? The day of wrath. See that? That's how they're esteemed as earthen pitchers. You know? Not nothing necessarily honorable, you know, it's not a vessel of honor right there being described. But they truly are. You know? And another reason why they aren't is because they don't know this. You see what I'm saying? But those that have repented and go on to know this, they're going to actually fulfill the prophecy of what? Of, in that day will he make a man more finer than precious gold, man. You know? And what's so heavy about that? Well, all you people choose gold. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord, he put that spirit down here because he was going to compare his men to gold. You see what I'm saying?
Just a little bit on that real quick. They got like, I think they call it the gold standard. You know what I'm saying? So gold is the standard down there. You know, but it's fake gold.
Yep.
Ultimately, so.
Because it can't profit you ultimately. You see what I'm saying? We can profit you all the way around. Even in that day.
Yeah.
If we could profit you in that day, we could have profited you the whole time if y'all just listen.
Exactly. That gold don't talk to you.
Kevin Samuel was suggesting women go to counselors, no, go to therapy. No, she needs to repent and bring her ass to these classes, man. She ain't got no husband. That's what she needs to do, and you need to repent for the Lord kill you, Kevin Samuels. Give me that in Isaiah 44:1, and also get Isaiah 43 and I think 5.
4.
Yep.
Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Why did he choose you? Because you're comparable to gold. Gold is what? It's precious, right? It's a precious metal. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and bring that out. Isaiah 43.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 43, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Since thou was precious,
Since who?
since thou,
No, everybody.
since thou,
No gold that niggas wearing around their neck.
since thou,
See?
since thou was precious in my sight,
The Lord want to wear you. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore will I give men.
The Lord said he said, forget the bag. He said, I will give men. Everybody go like, man, I can't keep these people off of me. So the Lord, he allows you to see all these niggas throwing with gold and going to these niggas that be pulling up to that little ice box thing, you know what I'm saying? Silver and all that, these basketball players spending all their money, millions of dollars on it. They drop bags on that stuff, you know? And these metals can't keep these carnal people off of them. And they have to have something given for them in order for them to be obtained. You see, redeemed. You see what I'm saying? Used. And that's what? Money, man. Which is the next highest thing on the plateau scale down here. Money. They say money make the world go around. Tony Montana said that. He said first you get the money, the power. Then he said what? The respect, the women. He said the women too. What he say else? He said then respect or some shit like that. You know? You got it, bro.
Come.
Do it one more time.
Isaiah 43, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Since thou was precious
Uh-huh.
in my sight,
Uh-huh.
thou hast been honorable,
Uh-huh.
and I have loved thee.
Uh-huh.
Therefore will I give men for thee.
See, the Lord said, I'm gonna drop men for you. I'm gonna spend men on you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I spend men on you, man. Go ahead.
And people for thy life.
Gold don't really, it's not a life form like us. You see what I'm saying? Don't iron sharpen its iron. So if you want life, you gotta get life to have it. That's why they gonna throw the gold away. They gonna realize. Lord been trying to tell you the whole time that statue don't move. Yeah, I captured Jordan doing this and it's been up there forever and it looked beautiful and all this other madness. But it has no life. You know? You got it, bro.
That's all, man.
Got this.
One more, is more on it.
Oh, so okay. It says, verse 5, it says, fear not, for I am with thee.
Mm-hmm.
I will bring thy seed from the east, and gather thee from the west.
Salakia, jump up to that previous verse one more time. There's a part in there I want.
Okay, come.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 43, verse 4 says, since thou was precious in my sight,
Mm-hmm.
thou hast been honorable,
Mm-hmm.
and I have loved thee.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore will I give men for thee.
Matter of fact, you start at 3. That's what it is. Start at 3.
Okay,
Come on.
Isaiah 43 and verse 3 says, for I am the Lord Yahweh, thy power,
Uh-huh.
the Holy One of Israel,
Go ahead.
thy Savior.
There it is. Come on.
I gave Egypt for thy ransom.
See? The Lord spend nations. He said, I'll spend a country on you, man. I'll spend what make the whole world go around. Egypt was the America back then. Which is why America got Egypt on their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta come here. If you starving, come here. You ain't free, come here. You wanna live a dream, come here. He said, I spent Egypt. He said, I spent Egypt for you, man. This the real standard, man. That's why he said, lift up the standard, man. The Lord finna re-standardize gold, man. What's in? The trend finna switch, man. Prophecy gonna be in, and they gonna be looking for the trendsetters, man. They gonna be looking for the damn celebrities of it, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says,
When they got a damn shotty to their head, man. Go ahead.
I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Sheba for thee.
Lord said, he said, check my stats, man. The proof in the pudding. You don't believe me? Take a flight to Egypt. Go ahead.
It says, thou was precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable,
Man. Go ahead, bro.
and I have loved thee.
Yeah, I can't get enough of this, man. So you see how this shimmer? See how you old baby? You know what I'm saying? He said, my children dancing. We have piped into you. You know what I'm saying? But you have not danced. They talking about they diamonds dancing. You know what I'm saying? Your diamonds obey you. You get them because you want them to shine. So they better shine. You see what I'm saying? But they ain't real diamonds, man. You got it, bro.
It says, therefore will I give men for thee,
Man.
and people for thy life.
And ultimately, why? You finish that verse?
Con,
Jump to 44:1. And then we're going to close out with this.
Isaiah 44, verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Yep, because you're chosen. See that? Why wouldn't he? Look, he said you said you dance. You know what I'm saying? You dance. You know what I'm saying? And when Gucci got out, he had that chain up. That shit was flickering. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna be, man. That's why he said, how's the most fine gold? Was it they turned them?
Yeah.
Man, Lord gonna make us shine again, man.
He said, how's the gold become dim?
You're gonna be eating. We was talking about that earlier at the first camp. You know, people starving, they gonna see you drinking the water, beers glistening. They go, I see you, baby, I see you. I see you shining. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
You read the next verse?
No, that was it. You got it, bro.
No, Proverbs 11:4.
Oh, I thought you, yeah, okay, kind of, that's what you bringing up.
No, it just says, riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Yep. So bring that, bring it out,
I'm running out to say this because the Lord said he dropping nations for us. You know what I'm saying? So,
bring that, Proverbs 8 and 10 out real quick so I can bring this out and we're gonna close out with, that 16th chapter. Now the thing about it is, it's hard for people to get with it. Like everybody won't buy you because they don't really believe you're chosen. Because remember, the narrative is, even though we say and prove that it isn't, the Israelites are still lost. How the Lord's chosen people, like people choose this gold, it hasn't been verified by the in crowd, which is Esau. You see, ultimately. Until they be like, y'all the Israelites, you're not chosen. You see what I'm saying?
If I add too, because that's the same way they do with like jewelry. You know, you never really see a Edomite wearing like 5 bust out Cubans by his neck. It's all pushed towards Jake. You know what I'm saying? So that's who it's pushed for. That's how you know that Israel is the chosen. You know, because it's pushed towards Israel. That's the market. And that's Israel's Jacob is the actual gold. Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron. Yeah, he said, so until they do that, man, you're not gonna be gold. So no one's gonna buy you, man. But you know what's gonna really make you gold? The Lord gonna tell us. Bring that out real quick. That 8 and 10.
Yeah. Proverbs 8 and 10. Receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold.
Yep. And wisdom and knowledge, Slaki, wisdom and instruction, they go together. They tell you that in Sirach, the first chapter. You know, the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction. You see what I'm saying? And that obviously the fear of the Lord is treasure. Treasure, you know, consists of gold. So the wisdom and instruction, aka instruction, is gold. And wisdom is doing, you know, what you know, which is what? The knowledge. You see what I'm saying? So that's gold. All that is what the gold is. The Lord said, desire his words more than that, though. You can read that one more time, bro.
Proverbs 8 and 10. Receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge,
not icebox,
and knowledge rather than choice gold.
Yeah. More than the presidential rolling. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I got something. This Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 24. For wisdom is more moving. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things. So it ain't nothing wisdom. Wisdom is really where it's at. You see? She really where it's at. Man, I'll be messing with bro. He know all the moves. He can know all the spots. That's wisdom. You see? That's her. It say wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and going through all things. That means money, what's really in, salvation. You see what I'm saying? Avoiding destruction. It says, by reason of her pureness. Jumping down, see? Wisdom actually can get through the fire. Because it's pure. You see what I'm saying? Impure gold is not going to make it. It's not going to make it out the fire. Pure gold is going to make it. What isn't pure doesn't make it out of the fire. What is does. Wisdom is only pure. So it only is going to make it through the fire. And that's all the prophecies, man. Now my point is this. It says, verse 21, now I'm going to start at 26. It says, for she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of God in the image of his goodness. So this is what the Lord wears, wisdom. Why? Because it's gold. See? And being but one, she can do all things. And remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. And in all ages, in all ages, even now, not just in the ancient times, even now, and in all ages, entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of God's, friends of God and prophets. So the prophets are those that have the wisdom. So the prophets was going to have that gold the Lord wears. They're going to actually take on wisdom and become wisdom. You see what I'm saying? They're going to be able to give everybody, basically, the prophet's going to take on wisdom and they're going to open up a store. And they'll be able to sell you wisdom, which is compared to gold. And the reason why that's relevant because you niggas stuck with gold because it's value. It's what gives you an advantage. It gives you an advantage. And that's what? Them giving you these words, these instructions. So you're able to take that, put that on. Now you can stunt in the time of destruction, in the time of famine, in the time of these prophecies, man. But we only open for so much longer. It's like Jake always come when the store closed. Nobody was shopping here until Kobe came here or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Everybody gonna want to shop with us when the prophecy's on our side. Salvation was locking when salvation came to the store. See that? That's when they gonna want to shop with you. So you gonna get that 35 wherever you left off at. I think it was 16. You start at 35, and then we're gonna jump.
2 Kings 16 verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
Meaning the prophets of the Israelite nations. who are only so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians, African people scattered abroad. Many. Jump to 40. Oh, Chuck.
Second address 1640. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
See that? And there it is. It says, jump to 47. Starting, we'll just read to 41, and then we'll jump to 47.
He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it.
Ooh, that's that gold. See that? That's Ben Baller, these dudes that sell gold, etc. He occupies merchandise, and what?
Says
Read after merchandise.
as he occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it.
You know, because it's idle now. No one's buying it in that day. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
Yep, that's how it's gonna be. Everything that was esteemed to be hit for what's going on right now. You know, man, you supposed to be building a house, get some land, and just, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to just chill. All that's gonna be done and over with, man. People ain't gonna be into that no more. People gonna be too busy making sure you don't come eat them because your baby hungry. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. Jump to 47.
Second
Or no, did you read that already? Nope, that was it. You got it, 47. Lock.
Second address 1647.
That's it.
And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery,
Ooh.
the more they deck their cities, their houses.
And that's the so-called white man. He really idle. All this stuff, all these businesses they got, they really idle. Think about when the pandemic hit. All these $1 million companies, they couldn't even make no money. You see what I'm saying? Because you couldn't go to the store. Lord give you he's showing us. If he ain't, he's showing them too, but that's why he said, you hear, you servants, hear and understand. He like, I'm showing you. Like they idle. Like they, if they shut it down, like it don't matter how many people was just at the store. It's a pandemic now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no celebrities pulling up the Waffle House now. You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro.
Robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons.
He said the more they what?
The more they deck
See? Go ahead.
their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons.
See? And then nigga. You know what I'm saying? They decking themselves out and all this madness, man. You see us wear the stones, but that's for, you know, medicinal purposes, if you will, man. You know? I'm a plain ass dude, to be honest. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. But I'm Jake. Don't get it twisted. You got it.
The more will I be angry with them for their sins, saith the Lord.
And then it depends on what way you decking yourself. You see what I'm saying? What's the intentions behind it? Because he said, did not he that make it the inward make it that which was outward too, paraphrasing. So they go together. You're supposed to ordain the temple of the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. You see what I'm saying? You got niggas that tell you, you wearing the stones, you a witch. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear stones. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't saying nigga gonna take off stones, he gonna take off gold and, you know what I'm saying? Dun dun dun. Go ahead.
Like as a whore envying a right, honest, and virtuous woman.
What verse you in?
49.
Yep, go ahead. That's how it's gonna be. They say like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman. That they gonna envy you. Cause who's that woman? Israel. Jeremiah 6 chapter tell you that. These people gonna envy you. You know, but go ahead.
So shall righteousness hate iniquity.
That's how it's gonna be. That's that Saul and house of David. Go ahead. House of Saul, house of David. Come on.
When she taketh herself and shall accuse her to her face.
And that's what's going on now. Go ahead.
When he cometh that shall defend him,
And when he cometh that shall defend him, go ahead.
that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth.
Man. See that? So it say, so shall the righteousness hate iniquity when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face. You guilty of this. The Lord gonna get you. You think, right? We tell you. This prophecy is happening right now, tonight. We hate you people for this madness, man. You jakes. Because you hate the Lord, man. You're not doing what the Lord said. Go ahead. You have received benefits and have not known the Lord. So you're going to know him after death by pain, man. There's more. You got it.
And therefore be not like thereunto.
He said, therefore be who?
Be not
Be
like,
who? Be ye.
Be ye not like
He said, don't be like them. Go ahead.
thereunto, nor the works thereof.
See? That's why this is the map of how to gauge if you're in the world or not. You see what I'm saying? If you think your tail has destroyed or not. Go ahead.
For yet a little, and iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you.
Yep. Go ahead.
Let not the sinner say that he hath not sinned.
See? Go ahead.
For God shall burn coals of fire, coals of fire upon his head, which said before the Lord God
And his glory.
and his glory I have not sinned.
See that? So all that's gonna be taking place. And this, right, is when you know that we're gonna be in style. You see what I'm saying? We're the ones that the Lord has chosen, which is what? Gold. True gold. It ain't gonna be when the so-called white man actually declared. You're gonna know, the world gonna know when these things happen. Jump to verse 73.
2 Ezra 16 and 73.
Yep. Matter of fact, started start at 70.
2 Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Yep. And that's talking about us. Because when you read verse 68, or 68, that's talking about all the Jacob. Matter of fact, just read 68, bro.
2 Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Burning what?
Burning wrath.
That belonged to who? Esau. According to what?
Isaiah 13:11.
Why you say that? What's another one? Who that wrath belong to? According to what? There it is. See that? Because he's gonna come down having a great wrath upon who? The inhabitants of the earth. But they really want to get rid of who? The poor. Who is who? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's you buy your jewelry before you pay your damn rent. You know what I'm saying? You want to get rid of you. So that wrath belonged to him. And this entail you. You niggas that walk past us eating ice cream, let's go sip by the water, bitch. You know what I'm saying? The water ball, whatever he had said. This talking about you. You can read it, bro, one more time. 67, 68, I mean.
For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Yep, it's already prepared. Esau steaming hot, because he know you the chosen people. He know you about to be esteemed. But really, it's us. You see what I'm saying? It ain't you. It's us. It's the servants of Yahweh Shah that have heard this word, learned it, known it, learned it, and understood it. What to do, how to do, what not to do. What's going to happen, what's not going to happen. Come. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
But we know this, you don't. Go ahead.
And they shall take away certain of you,
See?
and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols.
See? You niggas being idle. You niggas not doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? Then he said he gonna search Jerusalem and get the men settled upon their leads. You niggas sitting around doing nothing. He's still pulling up on you, man. He hates you. You sitting watching his news. Someone, see, this is why we should have voted for. He didn't give a damn who you voted for. That's that, really, that's gonna be, do a lesson on. That's that damn Uncle Sam poster. You know, he pointing, he like, I want you. Esau want your ass, man. He wants you. He don't want him, he want you. He want your birthright, man. Esau want you gone. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do a damn Photoshop on it. Go ahead, bro.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and
They gonna mock you niggas that sell out. That's what it's talking about. You men that are supposed to hold your old lady down, you gonna fold on your whole nation. You see what I'm saying? And you gonna die. And you women gonna be allowed to see a lot of that, because a lot of y'all gonna be kept to bring back the damn over half, the 66.6% of our people that's about to be destroyed according to the math, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all gonna die. Go ahead, bro. This look, that's when prophecy and being a Hebrew Israelite gonna be in. Everybody, all the Hebrew Israelites gonna be Hebrew Israelites then. You see that? That's gonna be the new trend. See that? Go ahead, bro.
they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and the reproach and trodden underfoot.
Yep. They gonna get you clothes because they hate you. They hate you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga think, yo, we all get along. She talking about Israelite. He talking about Israelites. That was so long ago. You the Israelite. And they gonna get your big ass. You know what I'm saying? Mama D, you got it.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Mm-hmm. And that's getting specific now. Go ahead.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Because they gonna get y'all because they know y'all got the contract with the Lord. Even though you don't fear them. You see what I'm saying? So it's really talking about us. But they gonna get all the Hebrew Israelites. Because it's a race. It was never a cult. You niggas gonna learn that in that day. Come on.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yep. Go ahead.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their heart.
That's why you gonna get rid of your gold. Migos getting their ass rounded up too. You know what I'm saying? Quavo. You see, he wasn't even subject to a woman playing him. You know what I'm saying? See how she humiliated him? Nigga like a cent now. You tried to put a video out after that, him doing the, what you call it last night?
Finger bangs.
Yeah, the finger bangs. You know what I'm saying? Finger banging at you now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. 72. Or 73. That's the point.
Second Corinthians 16:73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
See? At what point?
It says,
Then.
shall they be known who are my chosen.
See? And he chose what? Gold. You see that? That's it, man. That's when they gonna know. And then, obviously at that point, the true gold is in. What everybody finna be wearing, they gotta wear now, that's what's in. That's when it's gonna be known. They gonna be like, damn. Everybody gonna be wearing it. But now, since we was wearing it first, they looking for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the famine gonna happen. They ain't gonna find us. And we ain't gonna be able to keep you people off of us because we the true gold. You know? Everybody else knockoffs. You know what I'm saying? Them knockoff Israelites. You know? And Jews outwardly but not inwardly. Israelites outwardly but not inwardly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know? That's when they gonna know, man. So Lord willing, man. That's fine, brother. Got anything?
So Matthew chapter 5, verse 16 says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Yeah. And that light is like the light that bounce off the jewelry, man. You see what I'm saying? So they might not act like it's shining then, but when there's outright darkness among you, you can only now you don't want to be in front of it. You see what I'm saying? Because it got, you know, it's been shining the whole time. But you're going to be able to acknowledge it more, you know, in a certain setting. You see what I'm saying? And what setting that's going to be, what the brother just read, man. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. That goes. Alright? So we're going to go ahead and close this out. Give our honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father. You got something? Alright, give our honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father, in the name of the Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wahakadosh Shakah.
Hey man, stay 10 toes down, stay locked in, keep your confidence in your faith. You just heard it for yourself. Shalom.